Friday night again, and I did a bunch of shopping, and I took care of a bunch of laundry, all the laundry from the trip to the UK, and all the laundry since then, and a bit of laundry from before then. I got 5 big double loads done, and I got enough food to go for a while. I even picked up some whiskey tonight. But last year I bought quite a bit of Canadian whiskey, and this is one of those. It's a Crown Royal XO, and I have the box right here. Crown Royal XO. It looks like this on the other side. It's got some writing on this side and on that side. And I might as well open this up and take a look at the bottle. Oh, nice surprise. This one comes with its own baggie too. Usually Crown Royal sold in Canada does not come in with a baggie. I don't know what the special thing about this one is, but there it is. Crown Royal XO. And what does it say about, I think I'll pour one first. Yeah, I'll pour it first and then I'll talk about it. How's that? Yeah, I got a Glencairn, and this has some plastic stuff on it. And it looks like the plastic stuff comes off easily. So XO, I'm assuming, stands for extra old. Now look at the top on this one. Look at the topper on that. And oh, it's a screw top. It looks all fancy, and I thought it was going to be a cork, but no, it's a screw. A corkscrew. Or a screwed cork. There we go. Says a bunch of stuff on here too, on the back here. Crown Royal Distilling Company, Toronto, Ontario. I thought they were in Gimli, Manitoba. For more information, visit drinkiq.com. I'm smelling something sweet already. While it opens up, let's see what it says on here. Okay, on one side it's in English, it's in French. On the other side it's in English, yes. Crafted for extraordinary smoothness. Uh-oh. That means it might lack character. I hope it doesn't lack character. It cost me a whole, here we go. Cost me a whole $69.99. So $70 plus tax. And the tax would be about another $10, so $80. $80. Crown Royal whiskey has been referred to as a noble spirit due to its great craftsmanship and history. Our master blender pays homage to this distinguished tradition by finishing our finest whiskey in Cognac Casks. This approach creates our unique XO blend, an extraordinary whiskey deliciously balanced with hints of vanilla, spice, and rich dried fruit, closing with an impeccably smooth finish. Aha! Cognac Casks. That's might be interesting. Okay. I'm getting some of that on the nose already, some of that sweetness. It's got quite a bit of sweetness here. Interesting nose. And they call it XO because cognac is XO is a kind of cognac. Interesting. I didn't know this. This thing has been in my possession since when I bought it. And that was back in July, 27th of July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 9 months ago. I'm getting a typical Canadian nose. It's got that sweetness. It's got some vanilla and some caramel kind of thing. But there is something sitting square on top of that. And it is an added sweetness. It's like cognac. It reminds me of the cognac I had last week where I tried Hardy's XO. And this is like a mixture of Canadian whiskey and cognac. But it's only, was it aged the whole time in cognac barrels or cognac cask? Okay, they're finished in cognac. Okay, finished in a cognac cask. I think it would be, and you know what? It's got some legs that are slowly coming down on this side here. You can see those. Slow, well, not that slow. And what is our 40%? Okay. Blended Canadian whiskey, finished in cognac. Okay. There's something that reminds me of I wouldn't be able to say grapes. It's like dill. I'm getting a lot of dill on the nose. Dill, maybe that's from the rye component of the Canadian whiskey. Quite a lot of dill. A hint of mint. But quite a lot of dill. In fact, the dill overpowers dill. That's what's sitting on top of the caramel and the vanilla. Very interesting. There's a little bit of a sourness too, along with that dill. This is going to be interesting. Let's taste it. Wow. Wow. Now that I've taken some in the mouth, on the palate, the nose seems to have settled down. What a mouthful. It's quite viscous for a 40%er. Yes, smooth. There's some toffee, caramel, I'm not getting the dill so much on the palate now. But when I take a sip, there's like a mild burning towards the back of the mouth. And the front is just silky smooth caramel, toffee. Okay, here comes the dill again on the nose. But I don't get any of that dill on the palate at all. Hmm. It's viscous and quite chewy. For a 40%er, it's very viscous. And yes, I'm getting some fruity and berry notes from the cognac, which is also quite interesting. Fruity and berry notes, a little bit of sharpness on the tip of the tongue right now. On the finish, it's a little bit sharp. Coats the mouth all around, but on the tip of the tongue, I'm getting some sharpness. Initially, I was getting the sharpness to the back of the mouth. Now it's on the tip of the tongue. The finish is about medium. It doesn't really linger on forever, but I'm still getting hints of cognac and berries coating the mouth. Finish is a little dry. Try that again. This is actually quite pleasant. Now, I went and had cognac all the way last week with the Hardys, but with this, finishing Canadian whiskey in cognac casks, and it works. And you know what? There is a little bit of bitterness or sharpness towards the end, and I can only attribute that coming from the European oak that, or the French oak that the Caribbean casks were made of, which gives it something a little bit. Could I call it spicy? Not really. It's not spicy. Just a little bitter. Not in a bad way. The only thing about this Canadian Club XO that I could maybe gripe about is the price. $80 Canadian out the door is a little much to pay for a Canadian whiskey at 40% alcohol by volume, and there's no age statement on it. So it doesn't say how old, it just says blended Canadian whiskey, finished in cognac casks, 750 mils, 40% alcohol by volume. Mostly what you're paying for is the fancy bottle, I think. Because the juice, they could probably sell this juice for half the price. But it is some of their finest Canadian whiskey. So, oh wow. Now, interesting, I took another pull off it, and now I'm getting something that tastes grassy, like fresh cut grass. And I don't know where that's coming from, but I think I swallowed it a little fast. Yeah, I think it's changing as it goes along, as it's been open for a while. Very interesting. this might change some more. It will be interesting to see what happens to the bottle as the level goes down. Well, I will drink to your very good health. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit embarrassing when I misread a bill of sale. I said that the Crown Royal XO was $69.99. In fact, it was $8 cheaper at $61.99. So out the door, that would be about $72 rather than $80. Yeah, that's about right. Sorry about that misinformation. It's just the way these things are set up. It shows the amount first and then it shows the item. And when I see the item first, I read the item and then I read the amount after that. But the amount is first and then the item is on there. It's weird how these BC liquor store bills are itemized. Anyway, sorry about that.